Hey guys, today we are going to talk about how to know if your plan is working. So what we mean by that is one of the questions that was asked for us to talk about was, how long should I stick to my plan to know if it's working, or should I change it up or something like that? So this video is for you.
Yes. So for sticking with your plan, what you guys want to start, you want to give yourself at least 3 to 4 weeks minimum. Give yourself 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't see any change, start retracing your steps. Look back at what you did and how you started. So especially with eating, if you guys are following a certain nutrition plan, you want to look, hopefully you guys tracked your food. Make sure, even if let's say you're prepping your food and all of a sudden you take little bites of your prep, that counts. That little piece of whatever, or a cookie, a little piece of a cookie, those calories still count. So remember that. So that could be your issue of why maybe your plan didn't work.
So I am gonna rant pretty hard on this video, but going off of what Lauren said, it's important to think about what you did rather than why it's not working. So if you have a certain goal, first of all, you should always reverse engineer what you're doing. So if I want to be this by this date, by then, and I want to do this, this, and this, work backwards. So if your goal is going to take you 6 months and you're like, I'm not seeing it, and it's been a month, you're a sixth of the way there. Chill. Chill. As long as you're making better decisions than you were when you started, that is important. It also is not about getting on the scale and being like, okay, no. Nope, didn't change. That's not the point of any program, regardless of if you're trying to lose weight or not. You need to pay attention to what's called biofeedback. And biofeedback is listening to your body and being aware of different changes. Has your sleep changed? Has your stress changed? How's your water intake? There's so many other things other than that stupid number on the scale, which if you are stressed and you're drinking more water, you happen to eat a higher healthy fat that day, you're going to hold on to it. That number shouldn't matter to you. It should go by how you look. So taking before and afters is so important when it comes to any goal that you have. So here's my mini rant. If your plan isn't working, your commitment is probably a problem. And I say that with with a heavy heart, because I'm not trying to hurt your ego, but if you have such a goal that it is so important to you and you're not writing down what you're eating, tracking your steps that you take every day, tracking your workout, tracking your food, I don't know if I said that or not, tracking your water intake, tracking your sleep, if at least 2 of these aren't things that you're tracking, you have a commitment problem, period. At the end of it, don't expect your plan to work if you don't work. If you're not thinking about it, you're not staying aware, you're not making conscious decisions, and you're just kind of going through it, and you're like, oh, I have this piece of paper, it tells me at this time I should do this. No. At this time, what actually did you do? Did you do that? If you did, cool, write it down. Recently, I've been listening to a book, and it's all about how our brains are led by emotion, and then logic kind of follows. So if you're emotionally tied to, and I made a post actually today, which it's not going to matter because you're not going to see this video at this day. Some of you might, some of you won't. But I made a post on Facebook, and it said, if you want ice cream and your emotional brain says, eat ice cream, your logic brain will be like, you know what, you deserve it. Yeah, go for it, whatever, you deserve it. You've done everything to have it. It doesn't work the other way around. You're always led by emotion. So if you're making bad decisions, think about how you want to feel. We always talk in nutrition, it's not I want to be this, it's I want to feel this. Okay, so if you feel better eating healthier, which most people do, go after the feeling. Stop going after a stupid number. That is my really hard rant. And I don't know if you have anything else to add or not.
No, I mean, just stick to it. Like, everybody is trial and error. Like, it's taken me forever to finally figure out, like, what kind of works. And I still get off track every so often. But it's like I kind of have started to figure out, but it's been over like a year that I've been like trying new things, different workouts, different nutrition plans. You just got to keep at it. Eventually you will get results, the results that you want.
Right.
Especially.
So from my personal standpoint, I'm horrible at balance, and it's hard. It really is hard because you work so hard for a specific goal, and then anytime you start eating healthier or just not on a specific plan, your body is going to change. So, and I struggle with this all the time, is mentally just being okay with what happens to your body. As long as you feel good, you can still move, you can still exercise, like your clothes still fit. You're not in a big issue until you face kind of some of those problems. So for me, it's balance, and I'm either on a plan or off a plan, and I know that about myself, and I have that type of personality. So I'm currently working with myself to be off of a plan but not off of the wagon. So it's a hard in between, but knowing that you have certain goals, and that if regardless of if you're on just a plan and you know that you have a time crunch that you need to be on, that you have to be not perfect but dedicated and committed, and knowing that if you do make a mistake, it's going to hinder your results. So for example, bodybuilders or people that get on stage, or you have a competition of some sort, like people like that who are in a time crunch and have a specific date, they want to see something, they want to do something, it's important to stay as on track as you can. For many of us who are just lifestyle, trying to live better, trying to be healthier, it's just about making better decisions. If you have a day that's off, fine. It happens to all of us. I just got off a 2-week bender where I was drinking and eating kind of whatever. And getting back on the wagon sucks. It hurts. My body hurts. My pride hurts. My ego hurts. Like, I'm not where I want to be, but I know it's fine. Like, it's okay that it happens, and that with balance, I can take myself from the crap decisions I was making from the last 2 weeks, make better decisions that aren't completely onto my plan, but I'm going to be going in the right direction, and that is what matters. I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape. No, I'm kidding. Really, 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 really just pay attention to the things that matter. So like the entire time, whether I'm on or off plan, I always track my sleep, I always track my steps, and I always track my water intake. When I'm on a plan, I'm tracking my food. That's really the biggest difference. And now I'm just kind of working with my balance and awareness. So if you're not tracking the basics, start there. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff and throw your scale out the window.
Oh yeah.
And another thing, while we're on topic, first of all, take before and afters, because that's how you'll see your body like side by side. You'll see the difference. But we have a Fit 3D scanner, and on the Fit 3D scanner, it pretty much gives you a before and after. So if you have a specific goal, you get on it, you go, well, I'm stuck. I have a cool spinny chair. Lauren doesn't have a spinny chair, but I can do what happens on the Fit 3D scanner. So it spins you in a circle, takes about 40 seconds, and then within 15 to 30 minutes, you're going to be emailed a version of yourself that I had a paper here somewhere, but you look like a little clay you, and it tells you your lean mass, which is your muscle mass and your bone, and then it tells you your fat mass, your body fat percentage, but on top of all that, it tells you your measurements from your calf to your thigh to your hips and your waist and your bust and your chest, and it tells you everything. And then it tells you your posture report. It tells you your BMR, which is like if you were to lay in bed all day and do absolutely nothing, not move, that's what your body needs to burn just to stay alive. So it tells you a lot of cool things, but having one at the beginning and then one at the end, you'll see changes in everything, not just your weight. You'll see changes in your lean mass. You'll see changes in your body fat percentage. You'll see changes in your measurements. You'll see changes in your posture. Like the little things that you don't think matter. And that's how to know if your plan isn't working, because it's probably working. It's one of those things you need to hit your ego and say, am I working?
Mm-hmm.
Bomb dropped. Mic drop.
That was good.
That was good. All right, if you guys have any further questions, ask us. Go to Tedesco Body Shop, send us a message, put it on our Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google.
Don't do Google. Google's never right.
Google's never right. No.
Bring your info to us.
Yeah, give your info to us. Yeah, you can find us anywhere. If you search in Tedesco and then first name Natalie, you'll find the gym. You'll find me. You'll find everything. But if you do go to our Google page, it's linked to my cell phone for some reason, and I don't know how to get it off. So until I decide to transfer it to the gym, you're going to be talking to me. So that's just a little footstep if you get to me before I transfer it to our gym phone. Drum roll to getting back on your plan. And the video's over. Bye.